A Warframe, PS4, playing YouTuber. That's not real? Call me stupid, but that doesn't exist. Well, now it does. I'm stealing from Rio when I say I'm an endgame player, but it's true. I'll be starting YouTube today and doing what I do best. Sitting in darkness alone staring at an inanimate object. Because I'm a loner, you know? Well, I don't have any objections, and I doubt that you do. Anyhow, to start off our adventure, I'll be glancing over the top 13 status effects, in my opinion, which includes gas, and only one out of the 2 status procs within blast, and I will give a basic summary of what it does. So, let's start. Well, first I'm going to go with slash and viral. These are what I rank as the top 2. The reasoning being, slash does 35% of whatever damage you inflict, and that 35% does 9 ticks within 8 seconds, and each tick is 35% of damage you initially did, and this avoids shield and armor, meaning against bombards and the sort, you can destroy them. So, let's do this. So, let's start with Eximus Corruptors. Unless you feel like they're too hard. But you can't talk, because this is one-sided. So I'm gonna max them out, and max level's 120, so you know I'm a master rank 18. Because I'm a fucking pleb. Anyway, pause AI, and Warframe invincibility. Why not? I don't see a reason not to. Okay. Now, I'm using Equinox because Equinox is the slash go-to, although it doesn't make it the best character. Now, this bow that I'm using is the Dread. Now, it doesn't look to do a lot of damage to a new player, but it is, to say it's not using a Riven. Also, I'm using duality with my Equinox, so I can get double action going on. But I don't really care for the Dread that much when it comes to damage, because I can use my Euphona Prime. Now, I'm using slash and viral. So viral, what it does is puts the enemy to half of health, basically, for 6 seconds. So, and also, all viral damage done after that point will reset the timer, and also go straight to the health. So meaning against corpus enemies, this is extremely useful. And the halving health is the reason it synergizes with slash so well, and it works so well with everything else, because the scaling. Let's say your enemy has 2 health, you put them to 1 health. Doesn't sound useful. Let's say they have 1 billion health, and you put them to 500 million. Now that is a lot of damage. Now, whatever damage you do in this period, after will be doubled in effect. So if you was to say, do some damage, leave the enemy alone, it does the double thing, you shoot at them again, and you're just making that damage stack, baby. Oh, I'm sounding stupid now. Anyway, let's keep going at this. Now, you're thinking, but you're weak. You're weak, look at the amount of damage you're doing. Well, I can use my Nikana Prime, which makes it a bit better, but it's just because the build I'm using, I'm specifying it on slash and viral only, and focusing on that. Now, if I was to say use my condition overload build, I would not be using any Nikana Prime, and if you just saw that, I destroyed the enemy thoroughly. Well, thoroughly, yeah, I'm going to say the right word. Now, the reason is, I'm using condition overload. I'm not using Maiming Strike on this one, but I do usually use it. Maiming Strike, Blood Rush, and Drifting Contact. With a condition overload, and your status weapons are the best weapons in the game. Hybrid weapons aren't the best, but if you make a weapon a hybrid from just status alone, then you've got the best. Because, well, just because. But in general, with the secondaries and primaries, it is best to go with, as people usually say, the hybrids. But you can make a hybrid by using a cat. Well, I'm taking way too long on this, so I'm just gonna continue on to corrosive and blast. Now, the reason I put corrosive and blast to third and fourth place is because corrosive's effect and blast's effect, and I thought Chroma would do best. For some weird reason, he's wearing Equinox's dress. Are you cross-dressing, my friend? Ooh la la. Now, this is the UFO I'd usually use with the status, of course, not with the normal, because that doesn't matter. My Zenistar isn't maxed because I recently farmed it, and now let's just get into it, because why not? Now, let's spawn in some... Ooh. So, it's either we go with the corrupted heavy gunners, or now we go with chargers, which is dependent on wanting to show off blast or corrosive. So what I'm going to do is mix it up. So I'm going to bring in 10 of you, which it doesn't want to do because there's enemies alive. So get off my lawn, you fucking idiots. So infested now, and now we'll get 10 of these. Now, this is beautiful. It doesn't look it, but it usually is with condition overload. My god, I should have put that on here. If I did, of course it'd be a lot more powerful, but I don't have enough space. So, let's switch this out. Oh, by the way, I'll show you why this Zenistar is even here, even though it's so weak. Let's throw this out, and watch what happens. It does only blast damage, meaning blast. The reason why blast is in 4th place is because it is inherently 2 status effects, meaning it's split up into 2, which is them falling over and them getting up. But there's a 2-second phase in between this time where you have 2 status effects, meaning you can do basically condition overload. You get 2 of them going at the same time, and how that works, condition overload per stat stacked on an enemy, you do 60% more damage, and this goes over your current damage, so it goes from 1 times to 1.6 times to 2.56 times, and it goes on and on with every single status in the game, which is 13 of them, not counting gas, because gas isn't a status, so I'll explain that later. But let's say you put all of them on at once, you do 450.36 times damage, which is a lot. Now let's change this out to something else. You guys won't mind me using viral. It may be a little cheat say to say I'm supposed to be doing blast and corrosive, but what you gonna do with that big fat bird? Sorry. Now, oh my god, why am I going so slow? Oh, it's these guys. I nearly forgot what you do. Now, I'm doing so much damage to this. Oh my god, this slow. I cannot handle this. Just die. Sleep now. Ooh, and I just did the impossible. Now, if you don't know how corrosive works, per time you proc corrosive, it will take away 25% of the enemy's current armor, meaning you can never get to 0 hypothetically. Which is weird because I just saw something's health go to red, which is impossible with corrosive, or at least should be. I don't know how that happened. Well, anyway, so how this works is you get 25% of their current armor, and this lasts forever. But it's current, not initial, meaning you can't hit 4 times and then their armor be 0. Now, instead, if you was to hit 4 times, they'd have 36% of their armor. Let me explain how that works. Now, how that actually works with the corrosive is 25% of what's current, meaning you go from 100 to 75, because 100's top, of course, base, then to 75, then to 56.37. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. At least I'll be getting comments then. Right now I'm a learner, so I hear quietly, with no one watching him, talking to himself. Wow. Okay. I'll be doing Twitch later, so yeah. You should subscribe to Twitch and my YouTube. My God. I mean follow. I do want your money, but not yet. Come on. It's only first night. Anyway, guys, that didn't feel like it did it honor. I'm sorry. It's just I did a focused build, and it's kind of naughty sometimes with me. I could have used invisibility, and that gives me 8 times damage, but I'm not wanting to show off what's not actually there, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, next, radiation. Now, radiation is 5th in the list for the simple reason of there's a massive issue with radiation. It's better than gas, and this is the same issue with Octavia, which I'll talk about in another video, because how else am I going to get subscribers? Now, what you are seeing is the problem with Octavia. Well, I'll show you in a second. Ooh, I'm nailing 666. Ooh, Satan. Okay, now, what I want to be using this against is bombards. Naughty, naughty bombards. Ooh, bombard me, daddy. And we're going to get... There we go. Now... Oh, I need to turn the AI on. What this does is basically means the enemies attack anyone and everyone, whoever's closest basically. And what this means for the player is that if you keep out of sight and keep away from them, let's say using invisibility. Oh, by the way, the reason I'm using Oberon is radiation. Oberon is bad. Getting sidetracked. But basically, if you use invisibility, so you take 0 aggro, your enemies will just kill each other because they're fucked up in the head and they don't care about no bitches. But anyway, back to it. There we go. Now these guys will fuck each other up pretty bad. Now they should start attacking each other. Now I'm using the Amperex, which is my go-to weapon for radiation, with Sinister Reach, of course. And if you've noticed how big my second ability is, and also the fact that I'm not using an Oberon Prime, the reason for no Oberon Prime is I'm lazy as fuck. Don't question it. The other is overextended, and the reason my Amperex is my go-to is because it's arcing between enemies. Look, it'll hit this enemy and it hits enemies all the way over there, which is because everyone in 12 meters, well, more than 12 meters, I think it's around about 15, will get zapped, like these idiots. Now, what you are seeing is the issue with Octavia. Have you noticed how the health isn't going down? Now, the reason why this is the issue is because the scaling between health, armor, and damage is a massive gap. Massive. Meaning Octavia can't just scale infinitely and kill everything. I mean, she can scale infinitely, but she can't kill everything. She's better than Ember, of course. She's basically Ember evolved. She's like a Pokemon. You gotta catch the Pokemon, evolve the Pokemon, and get the Pokemon to get point in the game. Because that Pokemon gonna do a lot of Pokemon things and kill all the other Pokemon for you. It's Pokemon. Okay, enough with my fits. Anyway, so this is the issue. You're watching them kill each other ever so slowly, and you're thinking, God, why can't this guy hurry up the video? And me too, because I'm a cunt. Anyway, gas. Why gas is safe? and why gas is even on the list. Gas shouldn't be on the list, firstly, because it's not stats. It just is a 5-meter spread to toxin, and it adds 75% more damage in the ticks, which makes it not only stupid, but stupid. Yeah, I said that 2 times because it's just clearly stupid. And the issue with gas is they've limited it to how many times, boys? You can only stack it 14 times. 14. Now Slash is so powerful because it's infinite, which only adds 35%, but that evades all armor and all shield. Gas evades shield, but the issue is 14 times. Well, let's say you get, okay, 1 stack of Slash doesn't compare if the enemy has 0 armor. 1 Slash, 1 gas, well then gas obviously wins. But when it comes to when Slash is, let's say, 50 stacks, then gas is kind of crying in the corner, wishing that his mummy was there because, god damn, it's getting destroyed. Now, the reason why I'm killing them so quick is because this weapon also has Slash, if you notice, right next to their name, and Condition Overload. So these are only level 120 Eximus though, so you know, they're kind of weak. But anyway, but you'll notice I'll say butter a lot. But yeah, I'm take it as me saying butter. Yes, I will be saying butter at a very fast pace. Wow, this is supposed to be my fast Mutalist Cernos build. What happened? Oh, I'm being cold procced, no wonder it's going so slow. And I'm using the fire build? Oh no, the thing is, when I put my gas on my Mutalist Cernos, it also adds heat. Yep, that's the thing. Now, the pox is my secondary, of course, because it's the fucking pox. Look at this. Look, just look. Now, what I have added together with this, and the reason why they're not moving, is electricity. Now, what electricity does is, well, in a little explanation, I'll do actual videos on each one later, but, in the channel. Basically, everyone in 5 meters is going to do the Harlem Shake, like my friend here, and his friend here, and his friend here, and his... No, you're the original. Anyway, so, ooh, Eximus spawning little things. Oh, when you see a Juggernaut, they usually spawn like level 400s, and you're there like, oh, well, I'm fucked, and then you kill them instantly, and then you think, oh, okay, I'm disappointed. Magnetism. Now, of course, magnetism would call for a mag, and well, it's better to use magnetic weapons. Why are you using corrosive? I shouldn't have corrosive on this. Oh, you are annoying me, game. Well, the game's not annoying me, I'm annoying me. Oh, that's confusing. Better get some electric on here. I wasn't going to show any builds, but this is a crap one for a weapon I don't use much. So, it's allowed. Anyway, 1 second. I'm so lost. Where is it? Oh. 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 What the? Nope. Nope. Okay. There we go. And what's more magnetic than the Telespoltes? You're probably thinking, no, the Telespoltes isn't magnetic, that's a lie. Oh, why am I going against these guys? Oh, well, yeah, I'll go against your shields. So that's the only thing this is useful for. So basically, what it does, magnetism, is for a certain. Look at this. This is obviously magnetism. Anyway, what it does is basically it takes away 75% of the capacity of the shield of the enemy, and also 75% of their shield, meaning basically nothing unless it's corpus. Yep, unless it's corpus, then you're pretty dead. And even if it was corpus, you'd probably just use something that evades shield. Let's say slash or anything else. And this is the Tetra, which is doing horribly because magnetism usually would destroy these effects. I don't know what a feg is. Anyway, can it be repaired with a magnetism? No, apparently it can't. Well, I'm doing a multiplier to damage, so I may as well just F him up. Well, that was magnetism. Disappointing. Agreed. If it did something like, I don't know, turn off the Eximus's abilities or take away nullifier fields, then it would be amazing. If it could just take away the special abilities of enemy types, it would be a lot better. And I'd probably put it in third place, maybe second even. But you see, butter. I'm saying butter. You want some butter? Anyone? Electronic Sonic. We've got Volt right here. The Electronic Sonic with the Amprex because it's a regionally electric gun. Statico because I like the Statico. Got a problem. Irma because if anyone knows what ohm is, and anyone knows the science, then Slim and Shady stand up. Anyhow, let's get right to it. Now, electricity is the best out of the base one, the base status, elemental statuses. Ooh, I nearly made a massive mistake. You know what? I'm gonna go against you because of this little stun, and this stun actually is better than the other base stuns, the base element stuns, because not only does it last medium time and have a constant duration, when I will explain what heat's duration is, it's odd, and also it affects more enemies than heat, and so you get more spaz. I mean, ooh, nearly said something naughty. But you know, I usually use like a cat or something. I would have brought it into the video, but I'm trying to showcase what they really are. And you know what? I'm allowed to use Volt Speed because whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh what? The speed, man! Ah, yeah, I nearly forgot how my speed build goes with Volt. Okay, so that was fun. Ooh, you're the last one. Wait, how did I even effed up the most simple things. Damn it. Anyway, enough of me effing up simple things. Wink wink. Like a gut. Anyway, continuing on to the next one. Next one, Embers in heat, so heat of course. And why is heat weaker, you ask? With a awkward. I don't know. Anyway, I'm using Ignis because fire, Ember because fire, Twin Roger because Twin Roger, and Zenistar because fire. But anyway, continuing on. By the way, it's blue because of the energy conversion, and that's I coloured it around that because damn, I gotta look sexy as fuck. Anyway. Is this the one I should be fighting? No, I don't think so. I'm thinking now, and I'm thinking, no, fire won't work. Fire won't work there. And why, you ask? I'm not gonna answer that. Just, I want to fight chargers, okay. Now this is fire. Well, no, it's mainly my twin Roger being a beast. But, this is fire. And this is fire. And this is fire. This is just all the weapons that base of fire. I don't know why, but D has an addiction with fire. Probably should get them checked down for arson. And make sure they're not gonna set anything on fire anytime soon. Anyway, these beast-ass weapons cause this little fire effect and you're wondering what it does. Well, as you can see, they're not attacking me, so it stuns them. And the range is from 2 to 4 seconds it can stun an enemy. So 2 seconds is obviously low, 4 is high. But there's a lot of enemies that actually evade this completely, including ospreys, which is sad because blast doesn't do that. And electric actually does at least do something then. But anyway, now another reason why this is just utterly crap is because you can only put one heat proc on them at a time. So not like real life where you just can keep heating up that turkey until it cooks. No, you've got to have it at 100 degrees. No, not 100. No, that's too. No, we burned the turkey. No. Anyway. Now the thing is, it does 50% of your weapon's damage in 9 ticks over 8 seconds, if I'm correct. Ooh, I don't want to be incorrect, so I'm just gonna check that in my heads. Hello, heads. No, it's 7 ticks in 6 seconds, so 1.2 ticks per second. And base damage mods and combo multipliers do affect it, but whenever you do a heat proc, it just resets it. Wow, that rhymed. I could be a rapper. Come on, guys, clap for me. Now, next, I'm just going to move on because I feel like I haven't done here as much because I just nuked them, but on to cold with Frosty. Oh, so fucking beefy. But it's obvious that I'd use obvious and, you know, all this. One sec, let me check my mods, because I'm an idiot. I better... No, that's viral. No, 1 second. Well, we've done viral and electricity, I guess. Oh, we've done this one too. I guess I can change it. My god. My favorite weapon. Why? I hate you, game. Sometimes. Not all the time. I love you. Please have my baby. Anyway, continuing on, let me just put these Downcast mods on and realize my mistakes and think of how to judge myself, because I'm not going to judge myself neither. Anyway, need that maiming strike by E. And because I'm not going to bother really setting this up, I've just got to get ice, got to get that. So, ooh, where? Naughty. What can we put in this slot? Oh my god, I just thought, what can we put in this slot? Well then, we can put an awful lot. Anyway, we always have that kind of thing going on. I'm using all blast weapons because at this end of the video I was like, well, when I was setting this up, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Stop fat shaming me. Now, what cold does? Now, I'm gonna do a video on Necros to give all the effects, which will not actually be called on video, which is weird. And some will be compromising to their own, unless I explained it thoroughly. Anyway, so what's going on here is called, well, If you notice how slow these guys are going, it's because cold makes them go 50% slower. Oh, you was expecting more? No, there's nothing more. It's just that. Just that. 50% slower. Now you're wondering, why is this above toxin? I don't know, stop fat shaming me. Anyway, now, the reason is because at least this does something to stop them from attacking you. Toxin doesn't. Anyway, moving on. Frost, I'm sorry you didn't get enough screen time. Don't be a pussy about it. Bye. Oh, I did it in wrong order. Now, how it should be is impact, then toxin, then puncture. Because puncture is in its own category of, please kill me, in its own category of being terrible. And the reason why Wukong is, you know, the Warframe for toxin is because, okay, that doesn't look like anything poisonous, but it is totally poisonous. Just believe it, man. Believe in your dreams. So, we've got toxin, and so we've got our toxin lesion, we've got our toxin pox, we've got our toxin antiviral hema, which can't really be counted for all its damage, but, you know. Now, this will obviously be best against Corpus, but charges would be totally so easy. Anyway, oh, enemies. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's see. Let's see how. Oh. Okay, the slash is doing all the damage here. We can see that. Don't you do that? Okay, the only weapon we can really rely on here is the pox. And I'm pretty sure this stacks far as many times as gas does, because gas is a limiter. But if it doesn't, then I would put it higher on the list. And where would I put it, you ask? Because it's DPS, I would probably put it below electricity but above heat. Because, you know, DPS. And probably still above gas, because gas is trash now. LOL. FML. Anyway, so this is working. But these level 120s, mind you, mind me, mind everybody. So we can't really judge it on this, but what I'm judging is it's doing pretty damn well. But to be honest, all our builds so far have murked these guys. Would there be a build that can't? Well, yeah, the real oh no, I don't even know why I built this. By the way, my Titra has, yep, and there's a pink atlas explanation. Who suits it more than a pink unicorn Donald Trump who is fucking dancing? Cause that's how I feel about this. That is how I feel about it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Got nothing wrong with pink unicorns or bronies, but damn, it'd be hilarious if Donald Trump was one. Anyway, let's try all our weapons in the most grueling manner possible. Ugh. Oh, you have like 10% health and I still can't hurt you. Oh. Yeah. You're like, but sir, what did I do? What did I do? Well, puncture, the ever so prominent, so powerful, it takes away 30% of their damage for a limited time. 6 seconds. 30%. One enemy. The only way this can be useful is AoE, and only AoE weapons can't do this. The Ignis, the Amprex, and the Zenithstar, the top 3 contenders, can't even do puncture. And oh my fucking god, this is so Glock. No, it's not. It's a lie. Even with... Oh, no. You know what? I'm gonna go melee weapons. And oh yeah, melee weapons. The most powerful things I've... Killed me. Anyway, so... I wasn't actually expecting much. I tested this earlier whilst I was doing the builds, but... Oh my god, this is a lap start 35 minutes. I'm so sorry. I have wasted 35 minutes. I will look at the video and put times that I go between the builds and the explanations. I'm so sorry. I've wasted that much time. Of your lifetime. Of my lifetime. Of everyone's. The only, like, relieving thing about this Warframe 2 probably that you can build fucking walls. You can walk through them. You know, walls that you can walk through, that's a new invention. I'm gonna call it a door. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe and click that bell to be notified. It's just below me, just below this stupid useless, artless. I've got nothing wrong with gay people, but this guy is taking it in the ass on a new level. I mean, what? Anyway, guys, this is the end. Subscribe, notify, and ask me what you want me to do next if anyone's watching. And if you do subscribe, I promise you a small loan of $1 million. And now I've got to work out how to stop a video. Oh my god, this will be a grueling one. No, I'm joking. Goodbye, guys.